You know, when it comes to being persuasive, something I learned early on during my advertising career is that the mind really is no match for the heart. Any audience you're trying to influence is like a rider on top of an elephant. Their rider represents your audience's analytical abilities. It's the part of your audience that listens critically to what you're talking about. Now, the elephant, on the other hand, is your audience's emotional state. It represents how your audience is made to feel. Now, consider that the rider and his elephant come to a fork in the road. And the rider gets out his map, analyzes the situation, and determines that turning right will get them to their destination a day earlier than planned. So he directs the elephant to turn right, but the elephant starts to turn left. You see, the elephant, he sees this lake over to the left, and the prospect of cooling off and feeling refreshed is far more enticing than the fastest route. Considering that the elephant has a 5-ton advantage over the rider, which way do you think they're going to go? But think about this in the context of a business meeting. You know, to me, preparing for a business meeting is a lot like writing a commercial. You're trying to sell something, a point of view, a recommendation, a positive impression, whatever. But all too often we assume that our audience is all rider and no elephant. But let's face it, sometimes your facts are dry and boring. How do you make them more interesting? You know, when it comes to emotional response in a presentation, it's all facts, it's all data, it's all dry. You know, the reason they call bullet points is because they're deadly. Well, if you were to study the most influential leaders and top salespeople in organizations, you'd notice one thing they do without fail. They wrap their facts in emotion. And they do this by telling stories and using analogies or metaphors. I'm not talking about campfire stories or 3 guys walk into a bar type stories. I'm talking about relevant and authentic personal anecdotes, real life examples that people can relate to. And they use these not so much to be entertaining, but to help drive home the points they want to make. That's what storytelling for leaders and storytelling for sales is really all about. We provide participants with the practical methods, the tools, and the training that have helped thousands of leaders, salespeople, analysts, change agents all over the world to become captivating, engaging, and persuasive storytellers. It works. It just works.